What's up, YouTube? This is Sea-Dog, and I'm back with another review. This is sort of a review. I'm going to go over, it's more like an overview of my TakaraTomy Unite Warriors UW-04 Devastator, or DEVASTATOR, I believe, in Japanese. Let me fix this right here. Alright, so this is Devastator. He's really badass, man. We'll just go over a couple comparisons first, like size comparisons. So this is Devastator. And we got Bruticus here. I'll try to put them side by side so you can see the exact difference. So right about half. And Devastator stands approximately 18.1 inches tall. Does that sound about right? Yeah. Okay, so we have a 6-inch figure. That's what a 6-inch figure looks like with him. This is the Batman from Dawn of Justice, I believe. Here, I'll take you off handheld real quick. So there's a 6-inch figure. We'll take a quick look at the figure real quick. He's got this cool gimmick right here where you flip this, whoop, not the hole, you flip up the top of the forehead, flip down the visor, and that gives him his sunglasses. And you flip it back up the sunglasses, and then that gives him his look. This is a shot of his face. Very cool. Looking at the figure, we have some new paint apps up here. There's, I believe, that Decepticon symbol is new on the. As you can see, the Bone Crusher's shovel has been changed. We have some additional paint apps on the chest plate. Some additional paint apps on the groin plate, or the hip flaps. We have a Decepticon symbol on the shovel of Scrapper. And we'll get this guy out of the way. We have Mixmaster has some nice silver with the Decepticon symbol on the bottom of his foot. So that looks good. We have some purple hands. We got purple details on the side of the treads on Bone Crusher. Nice purple plastic on Scavenger, but we have some more paint apps and things. Different paint apps. Very cool. This figure is really cool. Also, I believe, hold on a second. I believe these have been changed to purple. The inside, underneath his hip flaps. So that's cool. So putting him back up on the stand, or putting the camera back up on the stand. Get a little shot action like that. So yeah, it's a really cool figure. We're going to go over some articulation now. I wish there was a way I could keep the light up that high. Hold on a second, guys. Let me see if I can find some. This should work. How's that? Perfect. Alright, so moving Bruticus aside. And, did I get this comparison? If not, that's Shockwave. Here. So, very, small. This is a scout size figure. Here, let's do a little pose. Or, not a pose, but and that's what it looks like. Do a little kind of uptake. So that's kind of what that looks like. Alright. So getting Shockwave out of the way, we'll go over articulation. The articulation stands as, let's see if I can get this out of my way. Okay, so he's got a swivel joint here and a ratchet joint here. Go out about that far, and it will swivel 360 if you want to wear the joints down. He has an elbow joint that goes almost 90. There's a couple clicks. It also has a bicep swivel in that elbow joint. Then if you hold, my advice is hold the sides of the arm right here to spin the wrist, just so it doesn't detach it. Same thing on this arm. He has a waist joint. A lot of people didn't show that off. He also has these strong hips where you want to support it right here and here to kind of get, oops, you know, I don't want to strip it. I think it will go out a little farther, probably about, maybe out to about there, but I'm not going to wear the joints down because they're super powerful joints that make him stand. Then he's got a secondary joint here. I think it's for his hip, so he can keep that down, but it's weak. His knee joint goes like that. It's a very, very powerful knee joint, a little over 90. He has an upper thigh swivel, and he has these ankle tilts that go like this and this. So that's his posability. Great posability. Let's see if we can get him standing good again. One thing you want to make sure is this part needs to be flipped up. That has to be flipped up. And you know, you just work with him a little bit, and he usually stands no problem. So there we go. So that's the articulation. He has this gun. That's two different guns. Well, it's really his gun, but they can, you know, transform it into this that attaches to the back. I believe a long haul, and this becomes, I think, one of Scavenger or Bone Crusher's guns or something. But you can place it in his hand. It's got, oh yeah, his posability on his hands are, he's got the moving fingers that go like that. So you just place it in there, and it will hold it. You know, not too bad. He also has a swivel joint in his head, and he also, here, I'll show you this. You flip up the forehead and you flip down the goggles. I don't know if I showed you this already or not, but I want to show you it with the light so you can see where we're at here. Really cool. It's a really, really cool figure, man. Alright, so that's, wrong light, wrong way light. Okay. So that, and he has a swivel joint on his head. Let me see, am I missing anything articulation-wise? No, I don't believe so. He just has these two hip joints. You can go outward on that one, on this higher one, and it will go forward to back. I didn't show you that, but it's very strong hip joints, and I'd like to keep them that way. If I had a second one, or even one mitten box, I'd mess around with it a little more. But, yeah, so I showed you the new details, like the silver on the bottom of the foot with the Decepticon symbols on there and there. Is that right? It's not. Anyways, yeah, and he's got Decepticon symbols in here, along with new detailing. On the back of him, he can store all of his guns, actually connect together. I don't have them all here. I have 1, 2, 3, and the other 3 are in the box right over there, which I could grab them. But to be honest, I haven't figured out, I haven't tried. It's not that I haven't figured out. I haven't even tried to do it. But you're supposed to be able to connect these guns together. Like, you know, see if they have tabs on the sides. And they're modular a little bit. They got, you know, like holes and tabs. And basically just do something like this. You know, and then attach another one, and then attach that, and 3 go here, 3 go there, or something like that. So you can store all of his individual weapons that only TakaraTomy came with. Quality? I'd say this thing has really good quality, man, and it's got the double joints on this one, like I showed you in the reviews, so he can pull his arms all the way down. I do believe it lodges up some of these slots and tabs, though, so I don't mess with it like that. He's a great figure. I highly recommend him. I'm not one to recommend figures and things, but this one I do recommend. He's a great, great figure. And he really, let's do a little bit of posing. He can pose, no problem. You know, put a little pose action on him to make it look cool, and he should have no problems holding that pose. Except for his gun sometimes. See, you know, to get a little brawling action, he can do it. So that's cool too. So, you know, I think that Hasai, or was it so whatever it is, the masterpiece creator guy that did this design is a great designer, man. This thing is I cannot get over how cool this thing is, and to have the TakaraTomy one with the extra joints and stuff as individual robots, which is probably mostly what I'll keep him in. Well, maybe not. We'll see. But that's the review, guys. You know, there's a few other things I could show you how to put them together and stuff, but everyone's already done that. I haven't seen anyone show full articulation, like the hips will go all the way up. And then that's where the hips are supposed to be, even though that joint's a little weak, but it still holds because of the joints up here that are super strong. But you can use these ones to go up too. You know? So. We could do a little test shot of, see if you can hold the figure in his hand. You know, he's supposed to be able to be Devastator holding figure. Not Decepticons necessarily, but sometimes. We'll see if he can hold it. Yep. Without a problem, he can hold the figure. Anyways, that's my review. Leave a comment if you got something to say. Leave a like if you liked the video. Subscribe if you haven't already, because I got lots more coming. My next review is the 388 Bumblebee, my special 200th review. And share with your friends, and we'll catch you next time, guys. Peace, and thanks for watching, everyone. I'm only up to 65 subscribers, but it's been a little less than a year. I've only had a few months, not even, that I've been able to actually get more than a video, an hour done a week, you know, where the kids are all. I found a place I can do this without kids, so this is great. At least in certain times. And we'll catch you next time, guys. Peace.